Hello there. We've got a treat for you today. Oh, look. We've got Monkey Beats on the set tonight. We got Kid Cooney, Kid Coon. We got D. Riley and DJ Mac D set. Look! Oh my goodness. It's Dash Meal. It's Dash Meal, Dash Meal. Here we go. Oh, turn me up, man. Am I going in? I'm going in. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. There was a king from Denmark, his name was Hamlet. Had a jealous brother Claudius who could not stand it. While the king was asleep, his brother crept near, stood over the king and poured mercury in his ear. Young Prince Hamlet mourned the death of his father, while Polonius tried to keep him from getting with his daughter. The High Queen Gertrude was a grieving wife and mother. After she buried her husband, she went and married his brother. Horatio and the watchmen, they guarded the tower, swore they saw the king's ghost of some supernatural power. The ghost speaks to Hamlet, but talks to no other, bids him to avenge his murder by his incestuous brother.
A tale of Hamlet, tragic in design, murder by the sword and poison wine. A tale of death and betrayal in the family, the fall of a kingdom with
a little bit of comedy. With a little bit of comedy. With a little bit of comedy.
A man named Polonius, very wise but testy, had a daughter Philia who was oh so sexy. He warned her of Hamlet, told her to keep away. She returns Hamlet's gifts and told him that she couldn't stay. He said he never loved her and solidified her decision, and he continued right along with his antic disposition. Polonius went to the king with what he had decreed. The king sent Rosencrantz and Guildenstern on Hamlet to spy. Hamlet snipped at his shout, he was brains not broad. He led his two friends to the king, they were just pawns. Hamlet had a plot to justify his suspicion, to use the murder of Gonzaga to elicit a confession. The tale of Hamlet, tragic in design, murder by the sword and poison with the wine. A tale of death and betrayal in the family, a fall of a kingdom with a little bit of comedy. With a little bit of comedy.
What are you doing? Are you?
It's honestly -20. Stop! Slower.
Are you just made that entire family?
Yo, bang a left up here. Bang a left on the street.
Dude, that next family's having a snowball fight. You guys scream.
Oh my god!
Oh my god. Alright, here, we got a perfect cul-de-sac right here. Wow, this is beautiful.
Oh my god.
Keep it right here and then let him get
We
out
are doing one take of this.
They all enter with the king and the crew's all there. Krantz and Gildy say the malice of hand, they got no idea. Ham and Philia meet again and there was nothing funny about Hamlet telling her to get thee to a nunnery. The stage is now set for the play within the play. When King Carver sees the plot, he gets pale, runs away. Hamlet now has the proof that he needs. He could've even killed him when he's praying on his knees. Hamlet sees out his mother, rips into her, while his father's ghost returns and says let heaven deal with her. He catches Polonius eavesdropping, listening since the start. So Hamlet pulled him out the curtain, stabbed him in the heart. The tale of Hamlet, tragic in design, murdered by the sword and poisoned by the wine. A tale of death and betrayal in the family, fall of a kingdom with a little bit of comedy. With a little bit of comedy.
Yo, check this out. About to do this a little different. The king finds out of the bloody Hamlet deed. He sends Crancy and Gildy to ask Hamlet where the body be. Hamlet is taken to the king, where he does nothing but diss him. He finally reveals where the body is, and the king sends him to England. On Hamlet's way, he sees Fortin brought in his men. Hamlet thinks nothing of it, for in England he will meet his end. Back at the castle they call Elsinore, Laertes buries his father and suicidal sister the whore. She drowned in the river, this festers Laertes' revenge. Meanwhile Hamlet has escaped and is headed home again. The tale of Hamlet, tragic in design, murder by the sword and poison wine. A tale of death and betrayal in the family, the fall of a kingdom with a little bit of comedy. A little bit of comedy.
The gravediggers speak of the evil that was done, but they know nothing of the evil still to come.
Laertes and Hamlet plan to duel. Laertes and the king plan to bring break the rules.
They use a poison syrup, but both men are pricked. Meanwhile, Gertrude drops dead from the poison while she sipped.
Laertes on death's door gives the truthful knowing of the dire consequences, said it was the king's doing.
Hamlet in a rage stabs the king. They all then die in a horrible ending.
For Imbres men barge in, but only Horatio stands. What is this sight? For Imbres demands.
Horatio describes the acts, so bloody and carnal, but Hamlet sailed a hero and has a prince's burial.
We learn from the story of the tragedy involved and the murder in a family and the kingdom dissolved.